Hey everyone, it's John, and today is day 21 of my 60-day juice fast. It is Monday, March 24th, and it is 5:27 p.m. Another car vlog. I'm on my way to do some more recording in the studio, and we're going to be recording all the way up until Sunday of this coming week, or Sunday of this week, so a week from yesterday. So I'll probably be doing a lot of these car vlogs between now and then as I'm going back and forth. Wanted to share my results. If you remember correctly, or if I remember correctly, and if you remember, I have not weighed myself in about a week and a half. I haven't measured myself in 2 weeks. And since the last time I weighed myself, I have only lost 3 pounds. And that's a bit disheartening, but it's okay. It's still 3 pounds. It's still a 3 pound weight loss. And I realize now that when you're juice fasting, and I knew this before, but now it's like real world because I've actually gone through it, that when you break your juice fast and you eat that one meal, it takes a long time to get over it. And I know I said this in another video, it was taking me a while, right? And then that was the video where I was feeling a little constipated. But now that that's gone, I'm actually seeing a lot more change, and changes in my body are now becoming more evident. And I mean, just a reminder of where I started this journey at the beginning of this year, I think the 7th or 8th of January, and I was a little over 330 pounds, and I'm now down to 295. So that's 35 pounds? Yeah. Probably a little more than that, because I was a little over 330. I didn't weigh myself for the first time until I was already 6 days in, and I was at 330 at that point, so I knew I weighed more than 330 when I started, but that was the only weight that I had to go on. Anyway, so 3 pounds in a week and a half. Again, it's nothing bad. It's just that I'm used to a certain rate, and I didn't hit that rate, and it's my fault. So you know what? But I'm picking myself up and I'm moving on. That's one of the most important things. And I mentioned this on my Facebook page yesterday. If you're not following me there, go to facebook.com/JohnTheJuicer, and that's John with an H, John. Is that, if you fall down 7 times, you get back up 8. I mean, I'm not perfect at this, and this fast has been easier in some respects than my first 30-day fast. But it's also been a little bit more difficult than the last one. But in my first 30-day fast, there was a lot of obstacles that I overcame, and I really just proved myself that I can do it. And I think that was a very valuable lesson to me, is that I can do it. I can, my weight and food does not have to control my life. I can make good decisions, and I can make them consistently. So I also measured myself, and I lost 2.5 inches over my body. So again, I measure my chest, my waist, and my belly button, my right thigh, my right bicep, and my neck. And I lost a whole inch off of my waist since the last time I measured. So that's pretty exciting to me. Good things are happening. I mentioned earlier, alluded to some changes in my body, and one of the things is that my fat feels jigglier. In some areas, I can tell that the fat is looser than it was, even 4 weeks ago, even a month ago. Particularly like my thigh area, the fat is a little more wiggly, and it's just, it's attributed to when you lose fat. I mean, you're losing. You don't technically lose fat cells. Your fat cells lose fat within them, so they just become empty. 10 cells together and only 3 of them lose some, it's going to have the tendency to move around a little bit more. So, so that's what's going on with my body. That might be TMI, but, it's good to see those changes happening. And one of the other things that I'm contemplating is whether or not I should do a 30-day juice feast for my second 30 days. And the reason is as you know, or as you may not know if you're a new viewer, I want to run a 5K for my birthday this year in the middle of May. My birthday is actually on the 9th, but the first 5K that's available in my area is on the 14th or 15th, I believe. And I'm training for that now. I'm doing a Couch to 5K program, and I also have a stationary bike at home, so I'm doing anywhere between 4 and 5 days of cardiovascular exercise. And I noticed yesterday that like I'm not drinking enough juice, and it could just be that I don't really need to introduce like a juice feast into my diet. Maybe I just need to drink more juice. And what do you guys think about that? Leave comments. Comments on my video here, or comments on my Facebook page, and let me know what your experience is if you've done this before. I mean, this is my first time doing a 60-day fast, and this past January is my first time doing a 30-day fast. So I'm not an expert by any means, but I have learned a lot. You know, I just want to make sure that I'm doing what's right. My body, I don't feel awful or anything. So if I was feeling bad, or if I was feeling like that something wasn't right, I would make a change. But I don't feel that way at all. I just wonder if I would get better results while I'm trying to do the 5K if I were to actually have like more protein intake. I don't know if that's even going to make a difference, because I mean, you get protein in your juices, but I'm talking about like introducing legumes and things of that nature into it. Anyway, I'm still contemplating that, and you know, I'm on the home stretch here. 9 more days of this first 30-day fast. Sorry, going over a speed bump. The first 30 days are almost over, and if I wanted to do a juice feast, this would be a good transition time to do the second 30 days. Start introducing some raw fruits and vegetables at that point. I know a lot of you guys on YouTube have had success in continuing in a juicing / raw lifestyle, so you juice and you just eat raw foods only. So I've seen some of you guys have success with that. So, you know, I'm just kind of weighing my options here and what I'm going to do, and, you know, just see what benefits me. And it's like, I'm not in a race for, you know, the 5K is a race, but I'm not in a race against time or anything. It's not like I have to reach a certain goal. I mean, it would be nice to. And the only thing that's holding me back, to be honest with you guys, is like, I don't want to not juice for an additional 30 days if the weight loss that I would have while juicing for another 30 days is going to be greater than what I would accomplish when if I'm on a juice feast. But I don't know what the answer to that question is going to be. So we'll see. We'll just see how I feel, and maybe I'll just take it by day. Maybe some days I'll juice and some days I won't. I don't know. But what I do know, and this is from my experience and others, is that, I'm sorry, going over a bumpy road, so the camera's gonna be all shaky, is that if you are juicing and then you go to a juice fast, it's easier to compromise your diet at that point. It's easier to eat one more bad thing because you're actually already eating something. So I definitely don't want to go that route. Anyway, so I'm arriving at our recording venue, and I might just turn the camera around and let you guys see it. So this is called The Barn, and it's actually on some friends' property. And they had a barn here, and they converted it into a music studio. And I'm going to park, and you guys might see it behind me. We'll see. Yeah, there it is behind me. So The Barn, and we're actually upstairs in this area up here recording. So anyway, that's it for me today, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.